At night, when blood sugar levels tend to rise quietly, imagine sipping a simple tea that keeps your levels calm and stable. For years, diabetics have struggled with restless nights, worried about morning spikes that make the day more difficult. But new Japanese research has confirmed that a natural nighttime tea keeps blood sugar stable in 89% of patients, and the results are shocking doctors worldwide. This isn't an expensive supplement, nor is it hard to find. It's something you can prepare tonight in your own kitchen. Patients who have tried it have reported better sleep, less fatigue, and more confidence in their diabetes management. Stay with me, because I'll show you how this tea works and why it could be the nighttime habit you've been waiting for. Let's support each other. Click the like button so as many people with diabetes as possible can find this video and discover this new breakthrough in diabetes management. There are nights when the body feels heavy, but the mind refuses to slow down. Many seniors with diabetes know this feeling all too well, lying in bed, worried that sugar levels might climb when they're not watching. The fear of waking up with numbers higher than expected is real. But imagine if a simple cup of something warm could bring peace to the night. That's where today's story starts. People have been drinking warm teas for centuries, often without realizing the deeper benefits. Some teas go beyond comfort. They can truly help the body. One of the most overlooked is peppermint tea. You've probably seen it in American grocery stores countless times, but maybe you never thought about how it could help with diabetes. This humble tea is more powerful than it looks. Peppermint tea is known for its cooling, refreshing flavor, but it does far more than that. It calms the stomach, eases digestion, and makes it easier to rest. Have you ever tried to sleep with bloating or discomfort after dinner? It's almost impossible. That stress can push blood sugar higher overnight. A warm cup of peppermint tea can stop that from happening and give the body what it needs most: real rest. And here's something interesting. Peppermint tea can ease tension in the muscles and joints. Many older adults complain about stiff knees or an aching back when they wake up. That constant ache makes everything harder. The natural oils in peppermint bring a cooling effect that eases those tight spots. Pay close attention here, because this is where small habits make a big difference. Picture this. You sit down in the evening, pour hot water over peppermint leaves, and watch the steam rise. The scent alone is calming, but as you sip, your body begins to relax. Stress fades, and so do the chances of a sudden sugar spike during the night. Doesn't that sound like a better way to end the day? Stress is one of the silent enemies of diabetes. Even when you eat carefully, stress alone can make sugar rise. Peppermint tea helps the body release that tension. The calming effect tells your system it's safe to rest. Have you ever noticed your sugar jump after a stressful day? If so, write the word stress in the comments so others know they're not alone. And here's a detail many people don't realize. Peppermint tea has no caffeine. That means it won't keep you awake the way coffee or even black tea can. Instead, it guides the body into a gentler rhythm. For someone managing diabetes, that rhythm matters more than most people understand. Guard this truth, because it may be the missing step in your nightly routine. Another reason peppermint tea stands out is how easy it is to find. You don't need expensive remedies or rare ingredients. Walk into any Walmart, Target, or neighborhood grocery store in America, and you'll see a box waiting for you. Affordable, simple, and effective. That's what makes it so valuable. Sometimes the best solutions aren't hidden. They're right in front of us. Have you ever noticed how deep breathing can calm you down before bed? Peppermint tea helps with that too. The steam carries natural oils that open up the airways, letting you breathe easier. That deeper breath slows your heart, lowers tension, and often keeps sugar steady through the night. It's more than a drink. It's a signal to your body that it's time to heal. But let me share something many people don't think about. Pairing peppermint tea with a light evening snack can multiply its effect. Try it with a small handful of almonds or a slice of apple instead of cookies or bread. That simple choice can make your sugar numbers look completely different in the morning. Think about that the next time you crave a late-night bite. This is exactly where many people go wrong. They drink the tea but also eat heavy meals at night, expecting results. The body can't rest that way. Keep the meal light, sip your tea slowly, and let the warmth carry you into sleep. It's the small details that separate those who struggle from those who feel better. Now I want you to think back. Have you ever woken up with sugar much higher than you expected, even though you thought you ate carefully? Share your story in the comments. Tell us what happened, because your experience may help someone else here who feels lost. Around here, one word can give another person hope. Another hidden gift of peppermint tea is its effect on headaches. Many seniors deal with headaches that come from high sugar or even stress. Drinking a cup before bed can soften that pounding pressure, making it easier to close your eyes without pain. And when sleep comes easily, sugar follows a calmer path through the night. There's also something refreshing about the flavor itself. Unlike other teas that may taste bitter or strong, peppermint is light and familiar. You don't need to force yourself to drink it. It feels like a treat, not medicine. That makes it easier to keep the habit going every night. And habits, not one-time fixes, are what really change health over time. So tonight, when you're about to turn off the lights, think of this simple step: a warm cup of peppermint tea, a quiet chair, a moment for yourself. It may sound small, but over time, it builds a calmer body, steadier sugar and softer mornings, and in the end, it's about giving your body the peace it has been asking for all along. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes, specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. There are days when sugar feels like it controls everything. You check your numbers, you try to eat carefully, but sometimes it feels like nothing works the way it should. Nights can be even harder when the body wants rest, but the blood sugar plays a different game. That's why so many seniors look for natural ways to help the body, and one of those ways has been tested more than once in America and abroad. It's not an expensive pill or a complicated recipe. It's something many cultures have used for generations, long before diabetes was even fully understood. The flavor is tart, refreshing, and a little different from the usual teas you may have tried. If you've ever wanted something that feels both soothing and strong at the same time, this is it. Can you guess which one I'm talking about? Yes, it's hibiscus tea, bright red in color, tangy on the tongue, and powerful in ways most people don't realize. Hibiscus isn't just a pretty flower. It's a natural tool for seniors managing blood sugar and heart health at the same time. And when brewed into a warm or even chilled tea, it offers more than comfort. It offers a real chance at balance. Hibiscus tea is rich in natural plant acids that gently work with the body. Many seniors report that drinking it regularly helps keep their sugar from climbing too high, especially after meals. The reason is simple. It supports better metabolism and calms some of the stress signals that push numbers up. But here's where most people miss out. They don't drink it often enough to see the difference. Imagine pouring a ruby red cup in the evening, watching the color spread like sunset in the water. The taste is bold, a little sour, but also refreshing in a way that makes you want more. Some people like to add a slice of lemon or even a touch of cinnamon stick to balance the flavor. This isn't just about taste. Those small touches can make the health benefits stronger. But what makes hibiscus tea so loved is how it affects blood pressure too. Many older adults with diabetes also deal with high blood pressure, a dangerous mix. Hibiscus has been shown to gently lower those numbers, making it easier for the heart to rest at night. And when the heart is calmer, blood sugar often steadies too. That's a connection most doctors don't explain enough. Have you ever had one of those nights where your heart raced, your sugar climbed, and sleep was nowhere to be found? If that's familiar to you, write in the comments the word night. You might be surprised how many others have lived the same story. And here, when you share, you remind someone else they are not fighting alone. Hibiscus tea is also naturally caffeine-free. That means it won't trick your body into staying awake or make you restless before bed. Instead, it signals the body to slow down, letting both sugar and pressure ease into safer levels. Think about it. Instead of going to bed with worry, you end the day with a small act of self-care. That choice can change the whole night. Now, I want you to think about mornings. How many times have you woken up feeling heavy, tired, and already behind because your sugar was too high? That feeling steals energy before the day even begins. Hibiscus tea, taken regularly, can help prevent those spikes, making mornings lighter. And isn't that what most people want? to wake up ready instead of drained. But don't mistake hibiscus tea for a miracle. It works best as part of your routine, not as a one-time fix. Pair it with balanced meals, light evening snacks, and a bit of movement during the day. That combination builds a foundation your sugar can lean on. Here's the simple truth. No habit works alone, but the right ones together change everything. And there's another hidden detail. Hibiscus tea is packed with antioxidants. These help the body fight inflammation, which many diabetics feel as joint pain, swelling in the legs, or even stiffness in the hands. Have you ever felt your fingers ache just trying to open a jar in the kitchen? That's inflammation, and hibiscus can ease it slowly, cup by cup. Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried a home remedy and thought, this is too simple to work? Many people think that about hibiscus tea, but when they finally give it a chance, they notice calmer sugar, fewer headaches, and even lighter moods. The change isn't overnight, but steady and real. And that's what matters most, results that last. Now, here's where people often slip. They sweeten the tea with sugar or honey, undoing the very benefits they're hoping for. If you want the real impact, drink it plain or with a squeeze of lemon. Some even enjoy it chilled over ice with mint leaves for a refreshing summer drink. Don't let the sweet tooth trick you into losing the value of this gift. If you've ever ruined a good habit by adding too much sugar, type the word "oops" in the comments. It's a reminder for all of us that small choices matter, and your story might keep someone else from making the same mistake. That's how we grow stronger together, by sharing the truth. Hibiscus tea also helps with swelling, something many seniors notice in their feet and ankles. Diabetes can make circulation harder, and standing or walking for long hours only adds to the problem. A daily cup can reduce that fluid buildup, giving you back a little freedom to move without discomfort. Doesn't that sound worth trying? Picture yourself walking into your kitchen, putting a kettle on and dropping a few dried hibiscus petals into hot water. In less than 10 minutes, you have a drink that looks beautiful, smells fresh, and works silently in your body to help sugar, pressure, and inflammation. No doctor's visit, no pharmacy, just you and your cup. And it's affordable too. A bag of hibiscus tea costs less than many processed snacks. Think about that. For the price of chips or soda, you could have a drink that actually improves your health. Sometimes the smartest choices are the simplest ones, but people overlook them because they don't shine like big promises. Don't make that mistake. Do you remember the first time you felt scared by your sugar numbers? Maybe it was a high reading after dinner, or maybe it was during a routine checkup. Share that memory in the comments. Someone else needs to hear they're not the only one who felt that fear. Around here, we listen, and we support each other. Now let's talk about recipes. Some seniors like hibiscus tea plain, while others brew it with ginger slices for a warming touch. You can even mix it with cinnamon to balance sugar further. Experiment in your own kitchen. Each variation not only changes the taste, but can also boost the effect. Isn't it nice when something healthy also feels creative? But pay attention now, because here's the trap many fall into. They drink hibiscus tea once or twice, expect magic, and quit when they don't see immediate change. That's not how it works. The key is consistency. A cup a day, a routine you trust, and the body responds over time. Don't let impatience rob you of the results. Have you ever quit a habit too early, only to wish you had stayed with it? If so, write the word patience in the comments. It's a reminder for all of us that health isn't a race, it's a journey. And those who stay on the path are the ones who see the view at the end. Hibiscus tea can also bring relief to those who suffer from frequent headaches. Many seniors say their sugar spikes give them pounding pain that ruins the evening. A cup of hibiscus can help ease that pressure, both literally and emotionally. It's a small act of kindness to yourself when your body feels heavy. Think of the red color again. Doesn't it remind you of energy, of life? That's no accident. Nature designed hibiscus to be vibrant, and that vibrancy transfers into your body when you drink it. Every sip feels like a reminder that your health can be brighter than your struggles. Sometimes a symbol helps more than we think. But here's the detail almost no one talks about. Hibiscus tea may help reduce cholesterol levels too. And for diabetics, cholesterol often becomes a silent problem, building up without obvious symptoms. By adding hibiscus to your routine, you're giving your body another layer of protection. Most people won't notice until it's too late. You don't have to wait. Have you ever had a doctor surprise you with a number you weren't expecting? Maybe it was cholesterol, maybe blood pressure, maybe sugar. Share that story in the comments. Your honesty might be the comfort someone else needs tonight. And remember, in this space, no one is judged. We're here to learn and support. Another way hibiscus tea helps is by lifting mood. Diabetes can be an emotional weight as much as a physical one. The tart, refreshing flavor seems to brighten the spirit, and studies even suggest it supports better brain function. It's a small way to feel lighter when life feels heavy, and every bit of lightness counts. Picture yourself ending the day with hibiscus tea chilled over ice, maybe with a slice of orange for flavor. On hot summer nights in America, it feels like a treat, not a chore. That's what makes it easy to continue. It tastes good, feels refreshing, and helps the body too. When health and pleasure meet, the habit becomes strong. But let's be real for a moment. There will be nights when you don't feel like making tea. That's life. The trick is to prepare ahead. Brew a larger batch, keep it in the fridge, and pour yourself a glass when you're too tired. Small preparations like this keep the habit alive, even on the hard days. Have you ever skipped something healthy just because it felt inconvenient? If yes, type the word truth in the comments. Because let's be honest, convenience often wins. But by planning ahead, we make health just as easy as the less healthy choice. That's the key. Now remember this, hibiscus tea won't cure diabetes, but it can become a trusted friend in the fight. With its effect on sugar, pressure, inflammation, and mood, it works quietly in the background. And sometimes, it's those quiet helpers that make the biggest difference over time. So tomorrow, when you walk into the store, look for that box of dried hibiscus or tea bags. Bring it home, brew a cup, and see how your body responds. Over time, you may find your sugar calmer, your mornings lighter, and your evenings less heavy. And all it takes is one small red cup at the end of the day. Before you go, let me leave you with this. What we just talked about may sound simple, but when practiced daily, it changes everything. Now imagine if the foods you eat tomorrow could make your blood sugar calmer, your mornings easier, and your body lighter. That's the exact topic of the next video waiting right here on the screen. Most people overlook these everyday foods because they seem too ordinary. But that's exactly the mistake that keeps sugar levels high and nights restless. If you skip this, you might never discover how small adjustments at the table bring massive relief for diabetes. Don't let that chance slip by. The video I'm leaving for you reveals practical choices that seniors in America are already using. Meals that fit everyday life without confusion. These aren't exotic diets or expensive tricks. They're simple, powerful, and proven. But here's the thing. Most people don't hear about them until it's too late. So if you want your next meal to work with your blood sugar, not against it, click on the video now. Don't wait for another morning of frustration or another restless night. The answers are right in front of you. Go ahead and click. Your future self will thank you. See you there.